We're learning more about the gunman who shot and killed two Brown University students and an MIT professor before taking his own life. This man has come forward saying he was his best and only friend.
What drove a wannabe nuclear scientist to carry out the Brown University shooting and murder an MIT professor? 48-year-old Claudio Neves Valente shot himself in the head, taking his secret motive to the grave. Now, this Syracuse University professor is giving insight into the madman's personality.
I don't like the word genius, but that's what he was.
An angry genius.
Isolated, angry genius.
Scott Watson was Valente's best and only friend. They were graduate students together at Brown in 2000.
There was one student from Brazil, which you might know was the slave colony of Portugal. And the student would come in and he'd say, "How's my slave today?" And this guy would just ignore him. And then one day he wanted to fight him. And I stepped in and broke them apart.
He says when he saw this surveillance video of the Brown University gunman, he noticed something familiar.
The pacing with his hands behind his back, that's what he did when he wanted to think when he was at Brown.
Valente studied nuclear physics in Lisbon in the same class as the MIT professor he later murdered. Valente finished at the top of his class, but it was his rival whose career took off, and he became head of MIT's largest nuclear physics laboratory. Meanwhile, Valente's career faltered. The bitterness festered until the day he shot dead 2 students and wounded 9 others in the same building at Brown where he took his PhD classes in 2000. He shot Professor Nuno Loureiro dead 3 days later.
The MIT professor succeeded, Claudio did not. And I think Claudio came in to take revenge on Brown and then did the MIT professor because of the rivalry back in Portugal.
Brown's campus police chief has been placed on leave while a federal investigation is launched into security measures at the university.